Hope you guys had a productive day so far. I got this trash of a mess cleaned up spotless and then messed it up again. I made a couple of these switched outlets in line on some extension cords, so the end of the extension cord is hot no matter what, but this switch controls this receptacle. And I did it in two extension cords. This one for use here in the shop, but the second one is for the router table. Now, this yellow cord is the cord that goes to my table saw, and the outlet for it is in the back wall. So I came off of this one, and then from there zip tied. So no matter what, I've always got an extension cord on the floor for the table saw. Not a big deal. It's not really an extension cord anymore. I just opened up the box and used an extension cord to run the wire that way. But anyway, this red one is on 120 volt. And it comes through here, it's zip tied, and then comes into here. The crappy thing is, I needed about 30 feet of extension cord, and of course they come in 25 or 50 foot lengths, so I've got way more than what I need. And because it's not going to be seen too much, I didn't really worry about cable management. Incredible amount. So I've got the wire coming out of the back of the router table box, and it's just sitting up there with the rest of the red extension cord. And then I've got another switched box mounted underneath the front. So this switch controls the router table, and then the other end of the extension cord comes out and it goes to that side, which I'll show you in just a second. So let me get up. So as I'm at the router table, my switch is underneath in here, and it's pointing the opposite direction. So in order to turn the router table on, you have to go underneath and back and then pull to you. So I'm not going to accidentally bump it on with my knee by any means. And if I drag something like my shirt along this way, then it's not going to turn on. So you have to physically go underneath and then pull it this way to turn it on. So that's nice. And of course the other end of the extension cord comes through over here and feeds around this back rail of my table saw, and this little power outlet is, by itself, it is very tight fitting inside this back rail, but I made it really snug by adding a couple layers of blue painter's tape. So now this is not coming out. I really have to pull in order for this to come out. Pulling a Pulling a wire out from a tool that's plugged in won't pull this out. And of course I've got another switch for all of these. But what this does mainly, I'm not too concerned about that switch, but what it does mainly is it gives me 120 volt power right in the middle of my shop without using any extension cords. So if this table is closer to it, I can just plug a sander in and I'm good to go. But of course this red wire is just 14 gauge wire, so I think it's limited to 15 amps, which I don't think I'll ever run 15 amps through that wire. And I think one of these little power surge protectors is probably less than 15 amps. So anyway, I got the router table powered up, which is my main concern today. And hope you guys have had a great day and hopefully get some shop time. See you later.